I'm Kevin, and I'm joined by my co-host with Harrison Bader like hair,
Yeah, it's a weird ordeal. Katie is just proving to be childish.
which is why I don't feel I would give $5 million to Jack Campbell.
I don't know. Baseball is one of those sports where anyone who makes the playoffs really can be a contender.
I think the Padres definitely do it.
I don't think Donovan Mitchell gets traded.
Kyrie Irving does have the track record of not being a great locker room fit, or even good locker room fit.
Bader got some luscious locks. I gotta say it.
This is Zach Bigley, the broadcaster for the Frisco Rough Riders, and you're listening to Outsiders Opinions with Kevin and Austin. You guys better subscribe.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to our NBA Opinions of the Week. I am Kevin, and I'm joined by, not first time All-Star selection, Austin.
Yeah, this was a interesting selection. Some of these guys that got snubbed, I don't even know what to say. So, what was your initial reaction to seeing the extra 14 players, 7 in the East, 7 in the West, get selected?
Yeah, so I was looking at it. It looks like Jalen did make it, RIP. Which hurts a little bit. But Sabonis and Fox didn't make it. Also, Trae Young. We did have consideration for Trae Young in the starting lineup, so him not being selected was interesting to me. It just doesn't. It felt weird.
Well, I mean, Sabonis is averaging 20, 13, and 8. He leads the league in rebounds. 20, 13, and 8. I don't know what
I am so gonna use that clip in the future on intros.
You can, sure. That's it's great. Like when you compare
But
to
that's
Cat,
a fair
right?
reaction.
Cat averages 3 more points, but 4.5 less rebounds and 5 less assists. I think Sabonis was better than Cat this far this year. I don't know.
And I'm looking for how many games Kawhi Leonard has played.
Kawhi's played in a fair amount.
Okay. Same thing with Paul George.
Kawhi's played in 42. That's enough. Paul George, I believe, has also played in around that number.
Okay.
Yeah, 43.
Then, yeah, I get, like, Anthony Davis was a starter for you, Anthony Edwards. But I think they could have gotten rid of Paul George or Kawhi to let in Sabonis.
I think it should have been Cat.
Oh, okay, Cat shouldn't have been.
Cat. I mean, you got to have Ant there, but I don't think you have to have Cat. Cat's been very good. The distinction between All-Star and not All-Star is such a fine line, but I think Sabonis has been better than Cat this year, and you'd have to do forward for forward, and I think that's the selection I would have made. Again, Cat's amazing, and maybe come playoff time, Cat is better, but Sabonis 20, 13, and 8 not making it is crazy. And then for Fox, it would have been really hard for Fox to make it because there's only so many guard slots. So he would have had to get in over Curry, Edwards, or Booker. And
that's a tough.
That is a tough. If I had to choose, I would have chosen Curry, but I still think Curry deserves it. There's just such a tight window. I don't think Fox got snubbed or anything.
Okay, got it.
I do think Sabonis did.
Sabonis, yeah, from what you said. And then I'm shocked Trae Young.
I'm not.
Okay.
Because Jalen Brunson and Tyrese Maxey both average around 26 points per game and are on better teams. And then Donovan Mitchell's an MVP candidate based on how well he plays when he's healthy. I don't think he got snubbed. The worst of the guards who made it was Dame, in my opinion. And Dame was still, I think, better than Trae Young. Okay. I don't think he really got snubbed.
All right. So you think the East got it right for the most part? Except outside of Dame starting?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Jalen's a great player, and I do like he did merit the All-Star game appearance. And is this Paulo's first year or is his second?
This is his first as a
Okay.
All-Star, but it's his second year as a player.
Yeah, second year's player. Okay, I couldn't remember if he made it last year.
No,
But-
he averaged 20 points per game, but he did not.
So yeah, the biggest one's Sabonis. I'm not sure if there's anyone else.
There's other players who are all-star caliber that are all-star talent like Fox, like
Mhm.
Trae Young, that didn't make it. The only snub, in my opinion, is Sabonis. I don't know what else you can do besides he leads the league in rebounds while also having 8 assists per game. With
Yeah,
the Kings
that's
also
pretty
being a good
impressive.
team, it's you already get your one Timberwolf in there, right? With Ant, I think you have to get one King in there, and it would have been Sabonis because of you can only have so many guards. So I think Sabonis should have gotten in.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So yeah, we saw it's the first time Paulo's made it, first time Brunson has made it, and I'm assuming the first time Maxey made it.
Yes, I want to do a
Jeez.
little bit of a prediction here. Julius Randle will be out for that game. So what forward do you think gets in? It has to be a small forward, power forward, center because they do forwards and guards. So what forward do you think gets in?
Good.
I know I put you on the spot.
I know. I'm looking. Jimmy Butler?
Maybe Jimmy. Jimmy's definitely in consideration.
Yeah. Who are you thinking?
I was thinking Siakam.
Oh, Siakam's a good one.
He's
too.
averaging 22, 7, and 5. I think Siakam has a slight edge. That's my prediction.
Okay.
Is that fair?
Yeah. Siakam's fair. Yeah, I was thinking. I'm like, man, I forgot about him. And it is Indiana too, so the edge should go to Siakam.
Yeah, that's another
Yeah.
reason. I think it's Siakam. Siakam's averaging
Okay.
22, like 7 and 5. Like I said, he's good. I
do-
think it will be.
I do like what you said. There are all-star talents such as Trae Young, Fox, but they didn't deserve it this year. However, Sabonis did.
Yeah, and Cat is an all-star talent. Like I'm not
Yeah,
saying he
Cat
doesn't
is an
deserve to
all-star
be.
talent.
Yeah, he's an all-star caliber player. I just think Sabonis has been better than Cat this year.
And it's very going year by year basis. And yeah, so that was something that came out, and I was like, all right. And I saw some of the reactions. But that's all I got. I'll toss this over to you. So, relatively a good year for all-star selections.
There's besides one starter that I was kind of
Yeah.
iffy about, and they were always going to vote LeBron, so I'm not going to fault the
Yeah.
league for that. And I'm not going to fault the league for Dame either because they can't really decide that stuff. But the only mistake that I think the league made was not having Sabonis in there because again, he's leading the league in rebounds. Not 20, 13, and 8 is not that is not common. That is not something you see every year.
So, of course, you have Jokic with the high assist numbers. Is Sabonis right there for big men?
Yeah. Those two are easily number 1 and number 2 amongst power forwards and centers. for
Who's the
assists.
third? Like, how many assists do you think the third guy has? It has to be under 5.
Draymond's at 6. He's a power
Okay.
forward. I know he's only played 20 games this year, but I'd say he's probably the closest.
Okay.
I mean,
I
you
thought it
also have like LeBron, and he's at 7.7. But and they have him as a power forward here, but I don't really consider him a power
Yeah, I don't consider him like a big man. Okay, I thought it was going to be a super drastic change, but yeah, you do have Draymond.
It is when you compare it to the average player. Like a lot of the average point guards still average a lot of assists,
Mhm.
but the average center does not.
Yeah. Okay, that's a good way of putting it. All right, now I think we can actually end the episode. I'll let you close this one out.
Yeah, thank you guys for listening. Please let us know if you had any problems with any selections. Do you disagree with me? Should Cat have got it over Sabonis? And please catch us in our next video.